it's hard work. So we're at Donington, we're on the evening session with MSV. On Donington, it's a silence day, but it's a 98 decibels on the drive-by, so not a static test. Now there is a few different procedures for post-COVID, since the COVID. I don't know what it's called, do I? Since COVID, there's been a few. I'm going to edit this bit out. Since COVID, there's been a few changes with signing on. So you have to do it online. So you watch the online briefing, you sign on, which, to be honest with you, it's probably a lot better than normal because it takes 10 minutes maximum, and then you haven't got to faff around with that. So all you need to do is go to the little cabin. So if you was at Donington, behind me, over there somewhere, is a little cabin. So you just go and get your wristband, and sticker for the bike. Wristband on wrist, sticker on bike, and that's pretty much it. So there's a restriction of 3 bikes per garage. So when you say 3 bikes per garage, that means where I'm standing in, this is 2 garages. So 3 bikes this side, which there is. There's, whoops, dropping the phone. There's my R1, there's Ollie's R6. There's no bikes at all that side. A lot of people have set up in the car park, which is behind me, so you can do that. Obviously, if you're running slicks and things, then obviously you need some sort of power, so a generator. But to be honest, it's not overly busy. There don't seem a lot of people in the car park. I mean, there is bikes in the car park, and generators I can hear, but not loads of them. So I was thinking it's going to be a right kerfuffle since all this COVID stuff, but to be honest, it's all right. It's not too bad. There's been a few off, so you only get 4 sessions on the evening track day, which, to be honest, I haven't rode since the 8th of August last year, so coming up a year I haven't rode the R1 on track. So after jumping off the GS and then getting on the R1, it's very much chalk and cheese. So yeah, the first session, very wobbly. It just feels like a mini moto I'm getting on, obviously after the GS. So it's taken a little bit of getting used to, plus obviously riding the GS at road speeds, and then you're getting on this, so you're just trying to get your mind up to, get that up to speed basically, which, you know, it's getting on a bit. It needs kind of like a new thing in it. What do you call it with a computer? More RAM. Is that the right word? It needs more RAM. Because at the moment it's kind of like buffering, you know how it goes, oh, slow. That's kind of like my head at the moment. But anyway, that gives you the rough idea. So anyway, that's that little bit done.
If it's your first time on track, I would highly recommend go and see the suspension bloke. 100% suspension were there, and it's well worth the 60 quid to get your bike set up. Now, nobody wants to see loads of track day rubbish of some old knobber going round, but so I'm going to do a little voiceover. I'm going to criticise myself. So there's my fat ass, there's me short shifting down, and the camera's on the back, so you can't see me missing the apex about there, but I think I missed it by about a mile. But I'm short shifting like there's no tomorrow. But my excuse is, as I outlined earlier, this is the first time I've been on this bike for over a year, and it is a little bit different to riding the GS on the road. So I thought, you know, just take it easy, do a bit of short shifting, yeah. I'm not winning anything, so that's my excuse of being absolutely crap on the bike anyway. Saves everyone moaning about my crap video. So as you can see, I got the camera on the front of the bike now. There's Ollie just overtook me, the little swine. He's on his R6. I thought, yeah, I'll get him back now. I'll lose him now. I'll go down Craner curves, I'll lose him. Oh, I actually hit the apex just there. That's not bad. A little bit slow because I've got some slower riders in front, so I thought I'll just chill out. My excuse again coming out. There you go. Oh, and there's Ollie straight under me. I thought, oh, I can't be having him beating me. I'll never hear the last of it. So anyway, going up the hill on the other side. Just overtake a slower rider there. So Ollie's pulled a good gap on me now, so I'm thinking I'll see how I'll get on. But as I'm on the R1 and he's on the R6, like I say, I'll never hear the last of it. He'll be ribbing me forever about this. This is the worst corner for me. Well, it's the second worst corner. I'd come off at that corner a few years ago, and I'm always a little bit apprehensive. But you have to, when you're coming up the hill, you have to tip it in before you actually see the apex. So as I come off there, I'm still a little bit nervous. I'm catching him on the brakes there. Through the foggy S's, a bit of a dip just there. The bike unsettles a little bit. Into third gear and down to second for the Melbourne loop. Running a little wide and try and get a late apex, which is it's not too bad. I'm not accelerating hard enough out of there. Before anybody says, this is my worst corner. Goddard's tight left. Try and get a reasonably late apex, just near enough's good enough, I think, for me. And again, down the start finish straight towards the first corner, which is red gate. So there's another rider joining the track on the left. So Ollie's still got a good gap on me now. I missed that apex a mile. Down Craners again, as fast as I dare go, which is not all that. But at this point I'm thinking, he's gapping me nicely now, bless him. So I've got some work to do to catch him up. We're not here to win anything, even though I'm going to try desperately to overtake him. Which is saying not in it to win it, but so on this back straight I always shit out a little bit because there's a nice little rise about there where the front wheel comes up, and I always tend to roll off a little bit. I do need to grow up there, to be honest with you. Oh, I've caught him up a little bit there. Just about got that apex. Come on, don't short shift all the while. What's wrong with you? Got a little bit of traffic, a couple of bikes ahead. Come on, wobble round Goddard's. Come on. I think he got it. Did he get him away? Yeah, no, I overtook him, but I was a bit apprehensive. When you're approaching slower riders, I've found that unless you're really confident, which I'm not, then trying to pick the place to overtake is sometimes it's you know, you end up coming in a bit too quick and you think, oh heck, I was going to edit that bit out because that's an old R1 overtaking me. But I'll leave it in. He's obviously pretty quick, that guy. Yeah, he's gone. I'll let him go. I'm not even going to attempt to keep up with him. But I found doing the 4 sessions that we done on this evening track day, and it soon comes back to you. The first session was terrible. I just wobbled round and it just felt so alien being on the R1 again. But by the 4th session, which I think this was the 4th session, it might have been the 3rd actually, then you start getting back into it a little bit. It's like riding a bike, isn't it? You don't forget. Caught Ollie back up again. He might have got stuck behind him, behind them couple of guys in front of him. Now he's gone again because he gets better drive out of that corner than me. Come on, faster. promise you it's faster in real life than it is on this computer. It's quite frustrating watching yourself. It's when you're on it, you're like, yeah, I'll do this, I'll do that. I won't short shift down there, I'll drive out the corner better than I did last time. And then when you watch it, you think, God's sake, this is crap. But hey, we had fun, that's what it's all about. And because these evening track days, you only get 2 groups. You get a novice group, and then you get an inter-stroke advanced group. This was the inter-stroke advanced group, and you have 20 minutes each. So one goes out for 20 minutes, and you go out for 20 minutes. So you only had 20 minutes off track, if you like. Whereas the full day sessions, the full day track days, I should say, you get 3 groups. So you get novice, inters, advanced. So you're out for your 20 minutes, then you're off the track for 40 minutes. Yeah, I overtook some bikes. Yeah, I had a hero. And I've caught Ollie up a little bit. Not letting him go. So this one's a bit more speedy. They have 20 minutes on, 20 minutes off. Which is okay, because you only get 4 sessions, so... And to be honest, 4 is enough for me. I've had enough bike. It's 4 or 5. Is this where I overtake him? Yes, I've got it now. Yes. I feel better coming into the pits now. Oh, I stayed behind you for a while just to see what you rode like, Ollie. Then I got bored and I overtook you. It's kind of what I would have said, even though in reality I was struggling to catch him up. Now this bit coming up is where I said I lack a bit of confidence overtaking slower riders, because you can see those lot in front of me. Sometimes I find myself just staying behind if there's too many riders, like there is now. There's quite a little gaggle of riders, and you think, how the hell am I going to get past all them right now? It's all good for experience, providing you don't kill anybody. But this bit was a little bit dicey, and I probably shouldn't have done what I'm about to do. So if you can see, these guys braked a bit too early, and I nearly wiped him out. And there must have been another bike on my right hand side at that point, which is probably thinking, what the hell is this dickhead on the R1 doing? I did put my hand up and apologise there. I wasn't really sure how close they were, but I thought, sorry, put my hand up. But that's about it. You get the gist. So I thought I'd do this a little bit different with the voiceover, because everyone else's videos are just straight going around the track, and to be honest, who wants to watch 20 minutes of me going around the track? So I'd appreciate some comments, good or bad. Good or bad is all good. So please leave a comment in the old box below. And give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down, it'll be wonderful. And if you like my silly videos, I'll be doing more track related videos. I've got one coming up in the next few weeks, so I'll be doing more track day videos, and there'll be more on the GS, days out, etc, etc. So if you like that sort of thing, please consider subscribing, and I'm going to cut it short there, and I'll speak to you on the next one.
stand. So all my kit's in there. Rather extravagant Yamaha bag. So I've got my leathers in there, leathers, helmet, gloves, tyre warmers, back protector. What else in there? Just odds and sods, like little bits and bobs I put in there as well, like chain lube and some cloths to clean the visor, that sort of thing. Usually got a spare visor. Today I didn't bring it because I thought I knew that it's only half an hour, the weather was going to be alright, so I thought I won't need a spare visor. So yeah, everything fits in there. We've completed the track day. Didn't go quite as fast as I was expecting, to be honest with you. But hey ho. Anybody doing track days, don't buy a lap timer, because that's the worst thing, because you're always chasing that time. It should be about enjoying yourself, and I'm trying to convince myself I'm failing. I'm loving the Bridgestones. The Bridgestones are great. These bad boys, the VO2s, the wear pattern on them's great. See you later. The wear pattern on the Bridgestones is fantastic. The grip's really good, a lot better than what I can ride grip. So I've got loads and loads, bags of grip. So it's good for the confidence, I always find. So yeah, I'm still no quicker, but I'm more confident than not killing myself. So anyway, that's it. So everyone's going. The ACU boys are here doing their ACU tests. So they'll obviously be planning to race it at some point in the future. I'm absolutely roasting. It's not even that hot, is it, Ollie? So Ollie's still sitting on his bike there because he wants a picture for the gram. So where are we going to go?
Go over where the
there's a podium
if you ever
over there. The sun's in the way, but over there's a podium, and Ollie wants to get a picture for the gram, so we're going over there for the gram picture.